Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of a home that I have built for my Nashville star. His name is Colby. And when I started building the home, I've actually changed the exterior several times. But the home that I originally had here was more of a modern home. This is on one of the Teen Idol lots, and I love the lot. I've really decided I really love the darker gray brick. But I messed up and I didn't change the roof before I started building. So now I'm looking at having to pay 3 million simoleons to change the roof. But this is the roof that I'm going to eventually put on this house. I just have to save up for it. I'm just like you guys. I have to work for it. So I did kind of want to show you that option though. That is the roof and what the look will look like once it is completely done. But here's just an overview of the outside of the house. And I know I've mentioned on my social media pages and things before, but I don't think I'm ever fully satisfied with my builds, and I do a lot of tweaks here and there, and I'm constantly working on them. But I think I'm at a point where I'm pretty pleased with this home, and so I wanted to go ahead and get this video up for you guys. So this home is a really big home, but it has a lot in it. There is a lot, and you will see once we get inside that I've made it more of a non-traditional home because he is a recording artist, and so this is definitely a mansion that you would expect for these recording artists to have. And so coming into the front door, I've used one of those black chalet doors with the windows on either side. I love those doors. In the foyer here, I've added those statues from the chalet because I imagine those to be like Grammys or something that he's won and showing off. And so over here on the bureau, I've just got, plant and knickknacks. I did use one of the new lamps, and it matches beautifully with the bird there on that stack of books with that plant, the rose gold color. And so over here is the doorway to the actual recording studio area. But we are going to take a peek over here first. This is the guest bedroom. And because this is a mansion, it is a recording artist home, I wanted the home to be really nice and just really beautiful and expensive taste. And so I've added this blue and gray French furniture. Of course, it's some of my favorite furniture in the game anyway. But there I've just, added a TV for the guests and tray of things they might need. Tucked in here is a, full closet. And so as you go on down the foyer, there's like a little entrance area here into the downstairs bathroom. And I've just put a chest with, artwork on the wall and a flower and things. And then here's a double closet for like coats or shoes and things like that. And so this is the downstairs bathroom that the guest, would serve the guest bedroom. And so I did want to add a tub. I've used the farmhouse sink and just put some little flowers there on the side. And so yeah, that is that. And then we will come through these doors, and this will come into like the large living areas, the kitchen, the dining room, and the living area. Living room all together. And so as you come into the door, immediately to your right is like a little corner of bookshelves there. And of course the grand piano, because he is a Nashville star. So there's a lot of instruments in this home. I've used one of those farmhouse tables. It's like a little table behind the couch just for knickknacks and the lamp and things like that. I can't make a home without the grandfather clock. I did add one of those chalet fireplaces. To me, it just fit this space and the grandness because this is, you'll see, it's a lofted room. I had the farmhouse rug, and I love how the coffee table and all that kind of pulls everything together, but it's, brings in some of the whites and everything's not so dark. And then here I've added one of those new rugs from the new event that we are working on, or I'm still working on. Some people have finished. But I love that new rug, and I love how it fits those tables that are, 3 wide or 3 long. And then over here's the kitchen, and I've just kind of mix and match. I did want some, since there's a lot of different wood grains in here, I went with that sink to bring out the wood grain. There's one of the new knife sets that comes, I think that's like an iPad maybe. But yeah, and then this entire room has a lovely view to the pool. And you guys, I did not realize how much that Latin pool really matched that farmhouse rug. It just really pulls out all the rust and the blue and of course the white, with the end tables and things. It's just absolutely beautiful, and so I had to definitely use that, and that really became the inspiration, for the furniture in here once I laid down that. And so as you come in through these doors, this is the actual master bedroom, and I've used one of those new teal king beds that I think we got in a pack. I'm not really sure. And then the Villa, nightstands on either side. And of course, an armchair with a guitar. Because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of instruments all throughout this home. And then that plant, the teal on the bottom of that plant, really brings out the teal. The bed brings out that teal in that plant. So, and then coming out the door, I tucked a little coat right there in this little entrance thing. And then out through this door, they have their own, little private door to come out to the patio area. And I've just put a table and chairs and then one of those swings. And so as we come back through the bedroom, in here is the master bath. And I've used the farmhouse tub and sink. And this is my favorite part one of my favorite parts about this whole build is I wanted to use those windows, but I wanted privacy too because the tub is right there. And so I've added these little frosted glass fence things, and I really thought that looked, lovely with the exterior of the home. But then I've added the bird bath and the plants, and it really provides the privacy that I was going for. So I love that, and I may do that in future builds. I really loved how it turned out. And so there's a view of the sink area, and then tucked behind this door is just the toilet, just for privacy. And then you've got the master closet right here. And we will make our way back. And there is a stairwell that leads upstairs from the kitchen, as you can see right there. But we will go another way, and then we'll kind of loop back around, and you'll see why. We're going to go into this little, it actually leads into another little hallway. One goes to the actual recording room, one to the office, and then this door leads upstairs. And so we'll go into the recording office, and you see we actually have the band is here today actually recording. And so you see him in the office, and he's, busy mixing all the music and things. And so you have to imagine that, we are very limited with the items we have in Sims FreePlay. So I done the best that I could do. And but I did want this, this area to be black and sleek and just, really, really nice. And so I love the way that plant and that pillow kind of complement each other. But yeah, I really am pleased with this. And, of course, this area is soundproof. So, the band cannot hear anything that's going on in here, but yet there's speakers there so you can hear what's going on in the recording room. And so here's the band. Like I said, they are recording. And I've used some of those the panels that we got with the movie theater, and I put those on the wall. I've used the movie theater wallpaper, and I imagine those to be like soundproof walls. And I have added windows, but I imagine them to be soundproof as well. And so as we come up the stairs, we come into like a little landing area. And I've just added, some of those new socialite seats with the table and some of the new artwork. And as you come, you can go either outside, or you can come in this little, door here that actually leads to the bar area. And as you come in here, you see that I've just added some more of the socialite chairs and table and couch. And of course the bar is there on the end. But this is probably my favorite part, is just being able to look down, sit up here, have your drinks, socialize, but you're able to listen to the band, because I did add a speaker so that you can hear the music. But all the noise and all the, talking, everything that's going on up here, they can't hear down there, but yet they can look up and, see that there are people observing them. So I've just added a buffet with some lamps, and I've got a couch over here with I've added one of those red floor lamps. And then, of course, the bar is, at the end there. And then I just kind of wanted to show you that I vaulted, this to really kind of open it up. But I've, kept up, the windows and the lit panels. I went all the way up to the ceiling, and I really love how it turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And again, I imagine those to all be soundproof. I know in a typical recording room you would not have a bunch of windows, but this is Sims FreePlay, so we can do what we want. I love how the colors in the tulips bring out, the colors with the bar. And so through this little door here, because the bartender needs access to the kitchen if they're going to be ordering food and things, so there he has easy access to those stairs that goes directly down to the kitchen. But before we go to the other part of the home, I wanted to show you real quick. If you come out this door, when you come up those first, set of steps leading from the office, you come out to the, outdoor deck area. And I've added, one of those concrete outdoor tables that we got with the black stools. And I've added a hot tub and then these benches, so that he can be out here, everybody can, have a place to sit and socialize and, have their drinks or, enjoy the hot tub. And so that is the deck. And we'll go through these doors to kind of get to the rest of the house. There's like a little landing area up here, and it overlooks the living room. Like I said, I did vault it. And I love all the windows. I wanted to make sure that there was a lot of natural light coming into this home. And then there's, of course, the door to the bar. And right next to it is the laundry room. And I did this strategically, too, because I felt like the bartender would need access to the laundry room to have, clean hand towels and things like that. But this also serves as the entire laundry room for the, entire house. And so as you come through these double doors, you come to the spa area, and immediately to the left is a little sauna, and then to the right here is just a half bath. And of course I wanted to make sure that there was a restroom up here, that was easy access. And so there's another little view of the sauna area. And then this is the spa, and because Colby is a bachelor, like I said, I did put a massage table and a facial chair. And so I tried to keep it, it's pretty simple. I fiddled around with the placement of everything, so I think I'm finally happy. I've put the robes, and then I did want some type of a water feature, so I've added those Japanese water fountains, and then that older plant that we've had for a while, but it's just so green and luscious, and I just thought it really matched well with that green picture that we had, got, I think, with the urban update. I've got it hanging there on the wall. And so across the hall on the other side of the stairs is another double doors that comes into the game room, because what would a bachelor be without a pool table? So there in the corner, I've just added a black leather sofa there. Again, another guitar, a TV to watch the game, and then, of course, the pool table. And then over here, I've added one of this darker villa little chest there with a lamp and things. And then, of course, the drink cart and another plant. But this is my favorite part. I just love how it looks, and you can see downstairs, or they can see upstairs into the game area. So I really love how that turned out. And so through these doors, you come into the home gym, and it's a small home gym, but I made sure to place the equipment, facing a window so they could have a lovely view of the pool. I've added just a rack of towels and things like that they may need for working out. And I've put a water cooler in case they get thirsty. And then there's some weights there, and of course a fan. And there you can see that the equipment has, a beautiful view of the pool. But they also have this beautiful view of downstairs and vice versa. You can see, up into the gym, from down in the living room. So I really, really loved how, that part turned out. And at first, when I first started, I had the whole thing lofted, like I do that little, area there. But then I got to thinking, there's a lot of racket in a game room or a gym, and so you don't always want that noise to carry over. So I wanted to close it off to where you could still see, and here I'm just kind of showing you the view of what it looks like through those windows. So you can still see the view, you can see downstairs, and it's absolutely beautiful. And you get, to me, it's even a better effect. But you don't have all the loud noise and, the carryover that you would not want, especially in such a nice, lavish home that you would expect a Nashville star to have. So that is, I think I've taken you on through all the rooms. So what we'll do, I've promised that I would do, show the grids, because I've been asked to do live builds, but I do have limited money, and I just don't think that would be feasible for me. And then I don't always know where I'm going with my builds. Sometimes I do draw them out first, but then once I get to building them, they don't always look like what I had imagined in my head or what they look like on paper. So I change, and so anyway, but here is just, a grid of the second floor, and you see it's not really that hard. It's just pretty simple. It just takes up the majority of the premium lot. Like I said, it is a large home, but it has a lot of rooms. None of the rooms are excessively large, and of course the recording studio there is gonna be the same space. It's just lofted there, and of course the office, and like I said, this is the downstairs, and the downstairs living area is just one big, large room. So, it's pretty simple. And then, of course, the way I've placed, I just have a simple backyard there with a pool and little seating area, nothing too much. Like I said, I didn't really have that much space left to work with. So, anyway, that is that. And I don't know if I'm ever fully satisfied, like I say, with my builds. I do tweak them a lot, and I'll probably change a few things on this one, as I, play the game. But, and here's just a furniture view without, the grid kind of blacks everything out. So I wanted to kind of give a little overview of just furniture placement and things. But yeah, I think I'm pretty pleased. With everything that I've packed in here. Like I said, I had been needing to make a home for my Nashville star, and I just did not have, I just didn't have the inspiration. I knew what I wanted in my head, but I just couldn't get it done. And large builds, they really do exhaust me, but I'm so glad that I've got this done. Like I said, I am going to add that new roof, and I think I'll be, more satisfied with that for sure. But that is the tour, you guys. So definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because I'm definitely going to have some more videos on the way. Thanks, guys.